Hello, again, this is Teacher Mar, and today we are going to have a new video. But before that, let's have a short activity first. My sister goes to school blank the morning. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is in, you're correct. My sister goes to school in the morning. Next, let's meet in the library blank 5 o'clock this afternoon. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is at, you're correct. Let's meet in the library at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Next, we have an event blank Wednesday. A on, B in, C at. If your answer is on, you're correct. Next, my sister's birthday is blank December. A on, B in, C at. If your answer is in, you're correct. My sister's birthday is in December. How about this one? I like to go swimming at the beach, blank summer. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is in, you're correct. I like to go swimming at the beach in summer. In, on, and at are called prepositions of time. But what is a preposition? A preposition is a word used to link nouns, pronouns, or phrases to each other within a sentence. Preposition of time allows to discuss a specific period of time. As you can see here, we have an inverted pyramid. This will show us the function of in, on, and at as prepositions of time. We use in when we refer to a general period of time. We use on if we refer to a more specific period of time compared to in. And at last, we use at for a very specific period of time. Let's talk about these one by one. Okay, here we go. We use in to refer to a general or longer period of time, such as months, seasons, years, decades, or centuries. When we say centuries, it means 19th century, 18th century, 20th century. When we say decades, it's like 1990s, 1980s. And when we say years, for example, 2000, 2001, 2022. When we say months, of course, January, February, December. Seasons in spring, in summer, in winter, in autumn. Holidays in Easter holiday. Parts of the day in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Here are the examples. She goes to America in summer. Of course, we know summer is a season. So we usually use in when we refer to seasons. Next, Daniel's vacation will end in February. Of course, February is a month, so we will use in also. Next, my class starts in the morning. In the morning is part of the day, and we will use in here also. She became famous in 2005. Remember, 2005 is also a year, so we will use in here. Let's talk about on. For more specific period of time, we use on to talk about particular days, dates, and holidays. Holidays with the word day, for example, Labor Day, Christmas Day, New Year's Day. Aside from that, we also use on 4 days of the week, like on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. Moreover, days of the month, like 4th of July, like December 5, okay, or dates, April 15th. Here are some examples. Let's have a party on Saturday. We know that Saturday is an example of a day. Okay, so we will use on for that. Next one, my mom's birthday is on March 5. So as what we have discussed earlier, we will use on if we talk about particular dates. Where will you be on New Year's Day? We will use on also if we talk about holidays that has the word day. Now let's move on to the next one. In here, we will talk about at. For more specific times and for holidays without the word day, we use at. Okay, so we will use at when we refer to hours, like at 7 p.m., at 6 a.m., at 5 in the morning. We use at also for parts of the day, like at midnight, at noon, and of course, for holidays without the word day. For example, at Easter, at New Year, we'll use at as long as you do not mention the word day. So here are some examples. She has a class at 9 a.m. Of course, it is a specific time. He goes to school at noon. It is the part of the day. Let's go home at night. And I'll visit you at Easter. Okay, now let's have an activity. What you need to do here is to choose your answer based on what you have learned. First, the astronauts explored the moon blank the 1960s. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is in, you're correct. Remember, 1960s is a decade, so we will use in for that. Next, Taylor Swift was born blank December 13, 1989. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is on, you're correct. Always remember that we use on for specific days, okay, with date, month, and year. Next, flowers bloom blank spring. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is in, you're correct. Remember, we use in for seasons. How about this one? Owls came out blank midnight. A on, B in, C at. If your answer is at, you're correct. There is an event tomorrow, blank 6 p.m. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is at, you're correct. So remember, we use at when we talk about specific time. How about this one? This product will expire blank 2025. A on, B in, C at. What's your answer here? If your answer is in, you're correct. We will always use in for years. How about this one? We visit her family blank Christmas. A on, B in, C at. If your answer is at, you're correct. We will visit her family at Christmas. That's all for today. If you have some questions, you can comment down below. And if you have some suggestions, you can also put it on the comment box. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will like this video.